Hello, spring, and welcome to this edition of The Hill with April Ryan. There's a lot to talk about. Let's get right to it. We start in war-torn Haiti, where civil war is creating an ever-growing humanitarian crisis, with gangs essentially running the country, forcing thousands of Haitians from their homes and moving them into the capital city of Port-au-Prince. I recently spoke with National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan in the White House briefing room about a proposed Haitian funding bill being held up by Republicans.
Consulting with the Congress to try to unlock that funding because it is critical to get a multinational security force led by the Kenyans on the ground in Haiti as soon as possible to help bring about stability and calm so that we can alleviate the suffering of innocent people in Haiti, as you were referring to. And then the United States has a very forward-leaning policy relative to Haitians being able to access programs to come to the United States. We will continue that as we go forward. It's a historic level of access for people who would be fleeing violence or otherwise seeking to deal with their circumstances in Haiti by coming here.
The United States is the largest supporter of Haiti, the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. Cornel West, independent presidential candidate, has selected a running mate, Melina Abdullah. She is a graduate of Howard University and a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. She is an academic who formerly chaired the Pan-American Department at California State University. Abdullah is most notably the co-founder of the Los Angeles chapter of Black Lives Matter. West's selection of Abdullah brings the issue of police reform back into the conversation, as Democrats say it is a politically negative hot potato this election season. Harry Dunn, the former Capitol police officer who helped protect members of Congress on January 6th, is now a candidate running to represent Maryland's 3rd Congressional District. I spoke with him recently about his campaign and the fact that there are so many MAGA supporters, some even convicted for their actions on January 6th, running for office.
Because a few of them probably will get elected. Look at the people that are in Congress now that have been election deniers, insurrection sympathizers, January 6th sympathizers, all the way up to the former president who plans to pardon the people that committed violent acts against police officers that day.
NBC News reports 7 candidates who are running for elected office this year were at the Capitol on January 6th or attended the Trump Stop the Steal rally that same day. This week, the White House unveiled a new plan that says it will help 30 million people eliminate some or all of their college loan debt. Stephen Benjamin, the head of the White House Office of Public Engagement, says the president's student debt forgiveness program offers a chance for Black and Brown Americans to live to their full potential.
The plan that he announced yesterday, finalized as proposed, is going to benefit 30 million Americans. Well, combined with everything else that we've done so far. So these plans include canceling runaway interest for millions of borrowers. I mean, so you have people who say they borrowed $10,000 and they look up and they owe $25,000 because of compounding interest over periods of time. Automatically canceling debt. You have so many borrowers who are eligible for forgiveness programs like the SAVE program, or the public service loan program, but who have not applied for those programs, but they are automatically eligible. So the president's put in to play, working with the Secretary of Education, a plan to automatically cancel that debt if in fact people are indeed eligible.
The president's latest attempt to offer debt help for college students comes less than a year after the Supreme Court blocked his previous attempt. This week, the cast of A Different World celebrated President Joe Biden's actions to further dismiss student loan debt. Darryl Bell chimed in, along with Jasmine Guy and Don Lewis, heralding the president's actions.
We could talk about when the 44th president didn't get rid of his student debt or their loans until he became president. So, you know, not everyone
do to pay off your student
loans. That's exactly right. Everybody can't do that to get out of debt.
And we're weighing these babies down when they're just starting life. They're coming into their life with a chain involved.
Well, yeah, we want to jump into the future, but it's very hard to move.
It's true. I mean, that was how I got to school, was student loans and college work study. And it wasn't until I got this job on A Different World that I was able to pay it off. It was getting deferred until I had a job. I mean, I could have been doing that for more than a decade, trying to pay off my student loans. But it was important to get the education, but you do what you have to do.
The White House moment was not lost on actor Glenn Turman, another cast member of the show.
I say this is a good jumping off point because I just see us going so much further. You know, it's good that we're here, and it took all of what it has taken to get here. But to where we've got to go, this is only the tip of the iceberg. You know, and what I want is for everyone to be encouraged, for all of our young black people to be encouraged by what they see here, to be encouraged and to be enthusiastic about their opportunities, and don't take any of it for granted. You're gonna have to swing for the fences. You know, you're gonna have to keep your shoulder to the wheel. You know, this is no time to pull back. This is no time to become complacent. Just because you see us standing here at the White House doesn't mean that we still don't have to put brick and mortar on this bad boy. Okay, so keep on going, baby. Keep on going, because we need you.
And one of the best moments of the day with the cast was when White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre danced to the theme song of the show. The Different World cast is in the middle of an HBCU tour to promote enrollment and to raise money for current and future students. That's it for another edition of The Hill with April Ryan. Tune in next time right here for more news and information for us and about us. Until next time, peace.